What's going on? It's Go JJ Go, your forward focus for this week, and I'm here with my favorite person in the universe. Don't do that. Don't even tell him. Ali.
Toby is not here.
Oh my goodness.
I talked to him this morning. I just got a phone with Toby actually.
Yeah. Okay. No. Toby is incredible. Today it's all about Ali Siddiq. That's all I want to hear about is Ali Siddiq. How did you even get started with comedy? How did you? Because everybody in the world know you. I don't have to introduce you. How did you get started?
Man, gambling.
What that mean?
Gambling with my uncle. You know. That's how.
You would roast him while y'all were gambling, or?
See, that's the thing. Roasting has nothing to do with comedy. Who told you that?
Roasting is comedy. You ever see a roast where it's somebody's birthday and you lighten them up and like it's somebody's birthday, everybody going in head to toe.
I'm gonna ask you this: would you pay to just see somebody just roast the audience? That's what you go.
Just roast the audience.
Mm-hmm. That's because you saying if comedy is roasting people.
Yeah, I wouldn't just pay for that. I want to see the showmanship. I want to hear a story. I want to hear timing. I want to hear punchlines.
Nothing has to do with roasting.
But how does it have to do with gambling?
The whole thing is when you watching your uncle gamble, you finding the humor in things, and it's humor in wins and losses.
Yeah.
So when somebody win, they saying something funny. When somebody losing, they saying something funny. My uncle gambling, he shooting dice, and they got this thing where you catch somebody's number, and this dude, his number is like, I think it's like a 4. He trying to roll a 4, and my uncle, he shot, and my uncle caught his number, but it was a 7, and my uncle would have won if he wouldn't have caught it. My uncle said, "Oh, I done stuck my hand in some shit." It's
random.
It's a gambling term, but for gamblers that know. Because he didn't caught it, because he just like, because you could have won that money.
Got it.
And so to look at the analogies and how they would tell these quick stories. That's a quick story.
Quick story.
By him catching that, he just stuck his hand and he didn't win the money. And I could visualize it.
Let me ask you this. Most of your shows, whenever you take us on these journeys of these stories, you sit down most of the time. Like, you're usually sitting, and that's a different format than what we're used to for, like, stand-up comedy. Where did that even come about? Bill
Cosby.
Bill Cosby. That's the answer.
Bill Cosby.
That's it, Bill Cosby. But why take that format versus any other? Like, was that your favorite comic? Was that your natural?
People don't realize I'm Magic Johnson. It's no form of stand-up I can't do.
Right.
It's like, and how it gravitated, it started here, and you gravitate towards the greatest of all times. You start at one point, and then the greatest person of all times in stand-up, you gravitate towards that way. So you pick the points. You go from this point,
right,
and then the next feat is to be able to stand in place, which was Des White from Houston. Des White is probably the coldest in place comic that I don't have to move. I could just sit right there.
Right.
Then you come from that to Paul Mooney.
Got you.
On the stool. Some people just get on the stool because it's there. He mastered it. Like when you even think of the stool, you think of Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
Then the next thing after that is he's seated. Who is the master of that? Cosby. He was the one that did it.
Yeah.
So I waited until I was ready to sit. I didn't just do it as a thing. I graduated, then I graduated again, then I went to that.
If y'all want more of this, Ali have what? He named 7 different platforms you can go on to see.
Oh man, if you want to see something crazy, man, go on Joe Rogan, man. I've been on there like 2 or 3 times. This is like a short interview. Like, you go on Ari Shaffir, Joey Diaz, Bert Herself, any of them podcasts. Check me out on political platforms with right to vote. Michelle Obama got me to do her right to vote thing. Or Roland Martin is probably one of the dopest interviews I ever did for Be Woke and Vote. You know, I'm on a lot of different platforms. I speak quite a bit.
That's wild.
So, you know.
So y'all could catch him anywhere. We will rebroadcast this, and also too, don't be the only person in the world that hasn't seen this new special on YouTube. Don't be the only person in the world. 3 million people already checked it out, loved it. Definitely check it out. This has been your Forward Focus. I'm Gold JJ Go, and I'm here with the fourth person on my list right now, Ali Siddiq. We are. Peace.